Growing up in the 80s and 90s, there was a ton of franchises that I used to love. However, now as an adult, I'm having the pleasure to see many of those brought back to life. From great games like Streets of Rage 4, Shredder's Revenge, and even Double Dragon. Heck, we even have a Toxic Avengers game in the works. Now, we're also adding another game to that list. Coming this October, we're getting a Gargoyles Remastered. That's right, our favorite monsters that glide through the New York sky are coming back with new visuals, quality of life features, and updated to run on all modern platforms. Just seeing the trailer and hearing the epic music sent chills down my spine. Plus, they even got Keith David in the launch trailer, and it just made my inner kid smile.
Years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was the age of gargoyles.
And it's not just the epic music and the incredible voice acting. The graphical update the game has gotten reminds me of the actual cartoon. It's like we're actually going back in time to the 90s and watching an episode. However, we're playing it for ourselves. Just look at some of these screenshots side by side to the cartoon that used to air in the 90s. I think this is just such top quality. It's so insane to me how far along games have come that we could actually play a video game and the characters on screen look almost identical to the animated cartoon counterpart. But I do want to point out, I have read some of the comments and not everyone does seem to be a fan of the new art style. However, this port is actually going to allow us to hot swap between the two graphical styles, which is a very nice feature. Letting players decide which style they want to go with is something that I'm all about. Plus, it's always really cool to be playing through a level and randomly switch between the old graphics and the new and constantly do comparisons. I did that in so many other games and it's just something I always have a blast doing. Now, you may be thinking this is all fine and dandy, but you may remember that these games were not always easy, and sometimes a platforming section would just kill you over and over again. Luckily, like with a lot of these remasters, this game is also including the rewind feature, so we'll be able to get through some of those harder parts more easily, because I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm not as young as I used to be. So my reaction time and patience when it comes to video games is not like it was when I was a kid. So being able to turn back the clock and try a section more than once is always a nice touch. Gargoyles Remastered will be releasing on October 19th for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch, and the PC for $15. This is one I'm going to be wishlisting on Steam due to the fact that I just want to play this game on my deck. These little retro type of games I think make for perfect Steam Deck titles to play on the go, so I'm definitely going to be putting it in my collection. But I would love to hear what you all think. Are you guys excited to play some of these older classic games brought back to life? What other great franchises would you like to see given the remake treatment? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you made it this far and did enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like. And if you are new, please consider subscribing. As for me, I got a ton of work to do, so I'm gonna get back to the grind and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.